Right. Right. Hello everyone, it's Spurs Reading 96 here, and welcome to part 2 of my Tees Valley journey on TSW2. And I thought I'll continue with the BR Class 37. The objective for this stream is to look at, have a bit of fun with the steel surfaces. So the first one will be going from Lakenbury Steelworks to Eagles Cliff with loaded steel wagons. Thought I'd try the same service from the journey mode, but from the timetable mode. I think I'll leave that service in the journey mode for Christmas time. There's a little hint as to why. Jason Burton, hey, how are you? Hope you're well. Thank you for the favour on Twitter. No worries. I'm looking forward to Transpennine. Yeah, it should be good, shouldn't it? Transpennine and the Heavy Freight Pack. When it comes to this game, it should be good, but of course, a bit cautious as well, just in case it comes with new, unexpected bugs that will ruin the experience. But you know, I'm positive. It's nice to see it finally arrive to TSW2, and hopefully they might have it might be better than it did previously on TSW1. So we'll have to see. It says in the description, drive a train of loaded steel wagons along the Tees Valley line as far as Eagles Cliff. Right. That's better. Look at that. That's a lovely sight. There we go. Just doing all the usual bits and bobs of preparation before venturing out into the world of Tees Valley. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, let's just do the point work before we begin. Right. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. That one's not fine. Thankfully that one is, and that one is, and that one is. Alright, let's go. Rock and roll, let's go. There we go. Let's have a look at the chat. Do you like the grumble of the 37? Yeah, it's a nice sound, isn't it? Oh my god. What has happened? God, that was almost a derailment. I thought I checked the points. Oh, bugger. That was close to being an accident. Wow. No. That's what you call being sharp on the brakes. Back we go. Oopsie daisy. We'll get there in the end, I can assure you. Right. It's that one there. Ah. Come on, keep going, keep going. Ah, I have to increase the throttle a little bit more. Jason, will they be adding the Class 43 to TSW2? The one with Great Western Express, yes, they will. Great Western Express will be coming to Train Sim World 2, along with all the other routes, you know, Trans-Pennine, West Somerset, Rhine Route Austin, the Canadian route. Yeah, Class 43 will be making an appearance with the Great Western Express. Right, just double checking that. The points after what I've just experienced. Yeah, that's... There we go. Jason, I ballsed up an 08 route the other day. Due to the points, twice my old brain had a bad day. Oh no. Yeah, it is a bit annoying that, you know, you're so far into a scenario or a service, and right at the end, yeah, an error is made, either by the game not telling you or just not expecting it. It is a bit annoying, but I wish there was like a last checkpoint thing you could add to it. I think they used to do it on PC for this game. It would be easier to have that on in the game, and I'm actually quite surprised they don't have it in the game. I know you can save your progress in terms of, you know, how far you are into a scenario or service, but yeah, I'm surprised they don't add its own stage of checkpoints, if you like. But there we go. I'll tell you one thing that'll be great, a rewind feature. That'll be really, really good, because most games have it now, don't they? You know, sports games, simulation games sometimes have it. So yeah, I think it'd be a very welcome thing to see, that's for sure. Why are we slowing down all of a sudden? Come on now. Just trying to... There we go. Oh, maybe not. Struggling to believe why are we slowing down so much all of a sudden. We're not going that far, crikey. We're not on a very steep gradient either. God blimey. Jason, I'm looking forward to the West Somerset with the 47 and the 33 and the 52. Yeah, yeah, it's a good little pack, that. It's a shame each loco doesn't come with a set of additional services to West Somerset, because really, according to Dovetail, it's meant to be set around, or the theme of West Somerset Railway is a diesel gala. And the base route includes the 47 and the 08 and the 09. They have their own set of services, but it's and so does the Class 33. But the BR Class 52 and the other locos you can use on those routes, the Class 20 and the Class 08, they don't come with their own set of services. I think the disappointing one out of those lot is the 52. I would have thought it would have squeezed in its own set of services, but yeah, there you go. It's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, very different challenges altogether. You know, the 52 with two engines. What was it? Sulzer engines, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head, but a very powerful engine. The 33 or the Crompton. That's a good little challenge. 47 is, well, as you'd expect, really. The 09 is quite challenging on that route. So yeah, overall, not too bad. I only run West Somerset in the summertime, to be honest, or unless a new loco comes to it or that can be used on that route. Other than that, no, I don't really use West Somerset that much. Oh, we're going forwards, aren't we? Oopsie daisy, daisy do. Brian Johnson. Do you know how to do root tasks? Root tasks. Root tasks. What is this in? What mode? What is it? Scenario services? Scenario planner or something like that? What mode are you talking about, Mr. Johnson? Jason, I'll send you a clip of something I've done on TSW2 tomorrow to your Twitter account. Yeah, or send it to me on the Xbox thing. I'm not at all fussed. Either way. Or if it's on your YouTube channel, then I'll have a look at it there. I'm not bothered. God, I'm being way too overcautious with this stopping points. It's ridiculous. I do apologise. Come on, pick up the pace, will ya? What's the matter with you? There we go. Jason, I would like to see a Class 90. Oh, I can... Blimey, how many logos can we have from the BR days? So many. Ridiculous. Let's just have all of them. Let's just see to reproduce the entire United Kingdom how it was in the 1980s. There you go. That would be fantastic. Yeah, so many. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? There's so many to choose from. Whoa. Hold your horses. Oh, bugger. Whoa, I might have got away with that, I'm not too sure. That's probably going to derail, isn't it? I'm not too sure. Well, regardless if I move forward or backwards, it might derail. Well, that's a pain in the neck, isn't it? What's the chances of that derailing? We'll see. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Go back. Yes, alright, it's okay. We didn't derail. I was very cautious there. Oops, I've done the wrong one. Oopsie daisy. My apologies. I'm lacking it tonight. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the one. That's alright. I can recover. Have no fear. I can get this right. Just takes a bit of a getting used to. Right, that one. That's it. That one. That one. And that one, there we go. I'm a bit rusty on it, really. Hang on, before I do get into the chat, I'm gonna focus on coupling up to these wagons. I'm sure you can understand. Right, let's focus. And now we're going to start braking. Oh, please tell me that's close enough. I beg of you. No, I ain't going to be close enough in a month for Sundays, is it? What's wrong with these brakes? It's like they're applying almost immediately. I take my thumb off the brakes. Right, let's inspect. Let's couple up. Right, now stick it on the vacuum brakes, that might give it a sorting out. Right, let's just check the points before we depart. This time it'll be fine, trust me. Okay, yep, and yeah, all clear to go. Right, as promised, I will take a look at the chat as I always do. Brandon, hey, how are you? Do you like Tees Valley line or the Bakerloo line? I would say Tees Valley because, you know, with the add-ons, it adds more to the route. But the Bakerloo line is still a good route. It's a good modern route. I mean, really, you're comparing an old route to a modern route, and, you know, which era do you like more? Old stuff or the latest and greatest modern stuff, really? That'll be fantastic to be our local pan. You might have to. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, great recovery. Well saved there. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. The stream in this game is full of surprises, I must say. Right, off we go. Now, I'm pretty confident with me changing the weather conditions. I will be able to complete the this service this time. I can guarantee you that. 100%. I'm going to release those brakes even more. It should be okay. Looks alright to me. Now I can actually try that HUD off moment. That is awesome. I never discovered that until today. That is fantastic. If any of you lot knew that feature before I did, then credit to you. I'm Mr. Forgetful, that's what I didn't even know that existed. I thought you have to use a keyboard still, but wow, the fact it's in the game. Wow, that puts an entirely new perspective on learning routes. And I can see why they added that zoom in function on that immersion setting. Yeah. So that is really cool. That is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. The only problem is that when you use the classic control function, you can't zoom in, so you can't see the signal until it's like, I don't know, 300 yards ahead of you. The same goes for speed markings now, because it's quite hard to find them and spot them. I think it's time I go back into it, just in case. There we go. Let's climb the hill. Right, there we go. I'll turn it off. I can't believe how close that red light was in the last. Yeah, it was so close. Crazy, really. Crazy. Like inches away. That was. Don't ask me how, but that was crazy. Jason, do you like the classic controls or the immersion controls? I prefer the classic controls, really, because you can use the exterior camera more. You can turn off the bell for once. If a loco has a bell, you can actually turn it off from a push of a button instead of looking around the cab to find it. But yeah, I prefer the old one. The old stuff is sometimes the better way. But no doubt, I've tried the immersion control in some of the scenarios I've done on the newer routes, and yeah, it's pretty good. But I prefer the old one, the old way. You know, you feel more. I feel more used to it, obviously, because I've been playing this game for what, going on nearly 2 years. So. Alright, let's get out of that. Come on, let's have a look at the speed limit. Oh, not too bad. Let's increase the throttle a bit more. As long as we're in the yellow sections of the speedometer, then that's fine. Once we get into the red, I'm a bit like, I best not go any faster. Just like any minute now. There we go. Wrong button. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Love that. Really do. That is fantastic. The sky looks amazing. Yeah, it's not too bad. despite Dovetail not adding their new Sky system into the older stuff, or the graphics getting pumped up to 4K, or that capability. Yeah, I think it doesn't look too bad, does it? Jason, I wish you could paint the 37. Yeah, Dovetail are very picky when it comes to painting things. It begs the question, what's the point even painting these things in the first place? You can't even share them with anyone, which means no one can download your amazing works of art. And Dovetail, it seems, us very, very stubborn, let's say, when it comes to creativity. I mean, you can't even paint anything regarding the Preserve collection, not even a bloody coach or a truck or a wagon or anything, because of licensing restrictions. So I'm sure you can do it with the newer stuff, but yeah. I mean, I'm not much of a painter, to be honest. I never do things like painting. I just don't have time for it. Oh, there's a 31 going by with a passenger service there, coming from Saltburn, going to Darlington. Oh, let's just turn that on and turn that one off. There we go. Right, we'll just slowly get up to speed. No rush. No rush. Let it do itself. Let it get up to speed by itself. It's mainly sand patch grade to paint. Yeah, you can pretty much paint sand patch grade, locos, the Chanel Fast Trekker route, the London Underground stock. I'm sure you can paint the Isle of Wight tube as well, but that's practically, visually it looks pretty much identical to the 1972 tube stock. Jason, that'll be me doing that 31 route earlier. Yeah, it's you flashing by. Full speed ahead. Right, speed limit is now coming up to 25 miles an hour very soon. Jason, do you think the Isle of Wight loco will be easy to operate? If it's got the same principles as the London Underground one we've got now, my answer would be yes. But because it's what, 5 years older, I think, than the Mark II stock, it might be a different beast to drive. I mean, remember, this route is completely different to the London Underground. You know, you haven't got the dramatic undulations, you know, uphill gradients, downhill gradients. You've got less stations, and that could make it an entirely new challenge. Might be an easier challenge, but it'll be a new challenge either way. So yeah, it'll be interesting to drive and to learn the route as well. I mean, it's not much to learn of it, so you'll be pretty up to speed with it quick. You'll be quickly up to speed with it, I should say. Oh my god, now we got a brake. Oh my god, jeez Louise. Ooh, brake now, you bugger. Ooh, brake. Please, I beg. Whew, there we go. Right, the next stop is Eagles Cliff, 8 miles time. And we can't go. We got a red signal. There's a 101 service on the platform, so I presume we'll have to wait until he's gone. Yeah, but that sums it up, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. 8 miles to Eagles Cliff. That is practically the length of the entire Isle of Wight route. just incredible. Yeah, that just tells you how short how route that is, and also the amount of things we're going to do. I mean, service mode, it's not going to be much, is it? You know, 8-mile route, one loco, mostly single track, not many stations either for good measure. Yeah, we'll see how he gets along. Right now 101's departing. I think it's wise we depart as well. Right, green light, let's go, let's go. Right, let's go full power for a moment. I haven't had full power for ages. Where the next speed limit is 60 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour. The next speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Let's get up to that limit then. Let's rock and roll. Jason, close shave, yeah. Jason, I would like to use different locomotives on the east coast, like the 37 and the 31, also a shunter to move stuff around. Yeah, I think I'm struggling to think where a shunter would be good at. I think if we were to add like a freight loco to East Coast Way, I think a shunter would be appropriately good. It would be put to good use around the where is it? What's it called? Damn it! New Haven aggregate facility. That would be quite good, won't it? You know, knocking, helping with 66. You know, dealing with its operation of loading aggregates. I think that would be quite good. I mean, as you know, for me, I'm I'm a big fan of shunters, so yeah, I take any shunter, new, old, whichever route. I'll take it 100%. Connor, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Amtrak, hey, how are you? Hope you're well. Well, now we've got a break. We've got a red signal, believe it or not, coming up. I'm confident we will be fine. If we just keep braking, that'll be fine. I'll have a look at the chat in a minute. I just want to concentrate on this. Don't want to risk running red light. I think we'll slow down and yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be fine. Slowing down. There we go. Magic. Look at that. I'll just release the brakes and we'll creep up to this red signal. That is before, if it changes. There we go. There it is. Just, I think that's it there. There it is, yep, we got a yellow signal. I'll proceed at this speed for now, so we can get more of a gap between the 31 and ourselves. Jason, let's burn some diesel. Yeah, yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Nice to do it for a change, isn't it? Connor, I am good. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Thank you for asking. Welcome. If this is your first time coming across a stream of mine or a video of mine, welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, if you could press that lovely subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Amtrak Skyhook Games made the Class 66 for TSW 2020. Did they really? Well, I never knew that. Oh, Dovetail were very quiet about that then. They never mentioned that at all. Wow. Very sneaky of them. Well, I never knew that. Oh, we learn something new every day. Right. I think we've got a decent gap to the 31 passenger service. Now, let's keep going. Full power, full power. They advertised it on their website, did they? What, Dovetail Games or Skyhook Games? Which one? Oh, Skyhook, okay, I haven't even looked at their website, I never knew that. Oh, thank you for that. Jason, I would like different liveries for the Class 66, like the Great Britain Rail Freight and Freightliner and DRS. Yeah, it would be good. I mean, we've got two liveries, haven't we? We've got a DB Shanker Red and a EWS livery. I prefer personally the DB Shanker Red, but yeah, the Rail Freight one, and especially that's an iconic livery for the 66. Ooh, it's a 37 service. Ooh, looks like it's got some empty steel wagons taking it to the ore terminal as we're about to go via Middlesbrough. Happy days, happy days. Just briefly get it up to speed. Heck, it may not be realistic of me mashing the throttle constantly, but it's a good sound, isn't it? There's a fun fact in today's Tees Valley line. The Middlesbrough football stadium will be quite literally behind the station. The stadium is known as the Riverside Stadium. If you look it up on Google Maps, you'll see that this very line runs right next to it. I believe the Riverside Stadium in Middlesbrough wasn't built until 1996, so a few years out. As we're playing now. Alright, we're edging closer to the target goal of 5.5 miles. We've got to keep pushing. We've got to keep going. Halfway there, halfway there. Amtrak, I guess we know what Skyhook Games DLC quality is like. I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. I mean, compared to a route, no idea, but the 66 loco was pretty good from what I can remember. It was upgraded visually, and I think the physics of it were improved, I think, in some way, shape or form. So yeah, Skyhook Games should do a decent job. I have no idea what to expect from them, but regarding their new Cane Creek and also one of the new German loco add-ons, what was it, the DBBR 187 or 107 or something like that. So yeah, it should be interesting, should be good, should be good. And thinking of that, obviously after the Isle of Wight, the next new thing we'll be getting is a German route. I know some of you be like, oh no, not another one, here we go. No, but that route, Munich to Augsburg, looks quite promising. Yeah, it should be good. And then after that, I think we'll get the southeastern route, London St Pancras to Faversham. where we have 2 trains to play with, the Javelin and the Class, what is it, 375 or something, I don't know. And then we get a Loco add-on for that as well in the far future, the 365 or 465. So yeah, that could be the best modern British route we've had by a long way in Train Sim World. I cannot wait for that route. That should be an absolute cracker. Oh hello, what's that noise? Let me have a look. What's that noise? Oh, the bridge is going down. Well, that's cool. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, that's quite nice. Nice appearance there from the Tees Newport Bridge. Jason God, let's make this route fall like a lion. Yeah. We'll be getting a Katy Perry song on this route soon. Eye of the Tiger, is it? What's it called? Is it Roar Like a Lion? I don't know. What's that song called from Katy Perry all those years ago? Is it Eye of the Tiger? I can't remember. I'm so bad with my modern music. I prefer 80s, 90s pop music. I'll have to look it up now. I'm intrigued. How do you get this thing going? Search. Katy. It was Katy Perry, wasn't it? Tiger. If I just type in that, it might come up with something. Oh, it's Raw. Yeah, of course, Raw. Yeah. All those years ago. God. Pretty good classics. Right. I better move into the future and have a look at the points just in case. I think we've got a clean run to Eagles Cliff, so no concerns from me. Full power, let's go up to 50 miles per hour. I've got a notification from Gran Turismo. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. There's Tees Yard, you can see some, I think that's either the wagons from the 31's wagons or the Class 20's limestone. Whoa, we've got speed limit of 35, I ain't too bad, and I could slow down for that in time. No need to panic, no need to panic, no need to panic. Jason the Javelin looks a beast. Yeah, it should be good fun. I mean, I love the cab of it. You know, it looks like, I don't know, very futuristic. You know, it's like Starship Enterprise. You know, yeah, but it should be good fun. Andrew, it's weird that Dovetail didn't give Skyhook Games any credit for the 66. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I never knew that Skyhook made the 66. Honestly. I never knew that. Three miles to go until Eagles Cliff. Come on, get up to that speed. Come on. I ain't got all day. Oh, I think I just saw a service in the corner of my eye. Yeah, there's a 101 going by. Happy days. I'm struggling to get up to 35 miles an hour all of a sudden. Very odd. The speed limit's 45 next. Oh, that's alright. That'll do me fine. Excuse me. Jason, do you like Star Wars? Yeah, I love Star Wars. Absolutely love it. I've watched all the films. I've got all the films. The new ones, the old ones. I've even got the I even watch the animated series, the Clone Wars. I play all the Star Wars games. I have, you know, Battlefront. I even played The Force Unleashed. I mean, that was a great game. Yeah, but I do like Star Wars. It has to be said. Yeah, Star Wars I really like. It's really cool. Amtrak, the Class 377's horn sounds different. Oh, really? What, in a good way or in a reality kind of way? Like, does it not sound as realistic as in real life, or has it got a new problem? Oh, God. I swear, every time Dovetail fix things with this Class 377, there are new things going wrong with it, I swear. There's audio problems with it, there's physics problems with it. Oh my god, whatever's next. We are really struggling to get up to 45 miles an hour. Come on, get up to speed. What's wrong with you? That's alright, at least we're cruising at a decent speed. I can take it. What have I got? Half an hour left before bedtime, maybe. I'll see if I can squeeze maybe 3 more services out, maybe. I know it's a bit of a gamble, but nothing to lose. Right, yellow signal coming up, which means one thing: we're not too far. We're not too far from our destination, Eagles Cliff. Man, where's the horn? Wow, that was a cool horn. They both went off at the same time. Oh dear, that gave me a fright. Right, I've just looked. We've just got to apply those brakes all of a sudden. Looks like the 31 is not far away as I thought. Oh dear. Oh well, at least we've got good brakes, that's for sure, that's guaranteed. Oh well, looks like we're going to have to come to a standstill again. We're not even there yet. Bloody hell. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Alright, I'll release the brakes and now we can cruise to this red signal. Come on, off the brakes, off the brakes, off the brakes. There we go. Also, another note, this is wrong. When it says we're going downhill, we're not, we're going uphill. And when it says we're going uphill, we're not, we're going downhill. It's a mistake, it's a glitch, unfortunately, but there we go. That's why we're slowing down like the clappers at the moment. And speaking of slowing down, we can now speed up because the signal has just gone yellow. There we go, come on, yeah, perfect. I can have a look at the chat as I always do. Jason pre-ordering, oh, Star Wars Squadrons, yeah, looks like a good one. It comes out the 2nd of October. Ooh, that sounds cool. I might have to put that on my list. I might not be able to get it straight away. Maybe for Christmas or birthday, maybe. Yeah, I'll have a look at. Oh, that sounds promising. Star Wars Squadrons. It reminds me of the old, what was it? Starfighter games, way back in the early 2000s. That's what first comes to mind of it. Amtrak from the outside. Oh, really? Oh, right. Fair enough. It does sort of drown out, doesn't it? Dean Plays TV, hey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Amtrak, it sounds more of a whistle or a whining sound. Oh, really? I'll have to investigate that. It might have been maybe the whistle got clogged up or something. Clogged up with bugs, more like. Jason, I do like The Force Unleashed. Yeah, The Force Unleashed is a great story. The voice actor who does the what's he called, Starkiller, yeah, he was really good. The Force Unleashed 2 was a bit rocky, the story was a bit confusing, but yeah, I love The Force Unleashed. I wish they brought that back. Might do, you never know, one day. There's Eagles Cliff. So near yet so far. Oh, it's been a bit of a marathon this, hasn't it? It's only one service. Unreal. Alright, let's not screw it up right at the end. That might be that would be very good. Right, here's Eagles Cliff. The red signal will be greeting us with a nice bright red light. Yeah. Right. Apologies if I go quiet, I'm just trying to concentrate. Alright, I'm gonna brake now. Screw it. I don't care how close am I to that red signal, I want to get this service complete. Screw it, that's close enough for me. Hooray! Brilliant, we did it. That took 44 minutes, bloody hell. Wow. For 8 miles. Wow. Okay, well, that's good. Now we've got to do the other one. Don't worry, only a few more to go. Oh, blimey. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Dean plays, call me Dean, as that's my name. Alright, fair enough. Cheese Valley looks a lovely route. Yeah, it's a nice time of day, early morning service. With the sun rising, and it's not too bad, even though it's not in 4K. It's pretty good, pretty decent, pretty decent. Alright, let's continue our journey. Not that one, where were we? We did that one, now we do this one, where we go from basically Redcar, excuse me, Eagles Cliff to Lackenbury Steelworks, but apparently we're going from Scunthorpe. We're going to be taking some empty steel wagons back, I believe, to the yard. Jason might even treat myself to some double-header class 20s tomorrow. Whoa. Don't go too overboard with the DLCs. They do cost a lot of money. Unless there's a deal or a sale on, then by all means, but I wouldn't get too ahead of yourself. I mean, once you buy one thing, you just want to buy more and more and more and more. Then you think, oh Christ, I've spent a bit too much actually. Dean plays is one of your scenarios. No, this is a timetabled service mode. My streams are specifically just for services. Right. It says in the description, drive a train of empty steel wagons to Lackenbury Grid Sidings, or Lackenbury Steelworks. Right, this is prep for train. Okay. Vacuum brakes. And then we go around this side and do the other lights. Interior lights, instrument lights, indicator lights. And let's get going. A bit late in the day, 18:15. Let the brakes bubble and boil and do its thing. Did I do my chair? I did my chair, didn't I? I have now. Alright, let's go. Next stop, Lackenbury Steelworks in 10 miles. The types of steel you can take on this route is steel coils and steel beams. Hopefully I can get some steel beam services done in this stream. If not, then we'll have to do it next time. I'd like to get it done in this stream, but we'll see. Oh, I think another train just went by a minute. I don't know what that was, but another service went by just then. No idea which one. Jason, you've already got them. Oh, fair enough. Dean, what season is the best to play to get the best sunrise, and what time in the morning? Oh, crikey. That's a tough one. That is really difficult. Depends on which season, really. Of course, if you pick the winter time, you have to do it later in the morning. If you do it in the summer, you do it earlier in the morning. It depends which route you're on, really, because some routes you can get good vistas of the sunrise, and some other routes you don't really, because of various things being in the way, like woodland or, you know, trees, mountains, or towns and cities. I quite like the winter one, you know. That's just my preference, really. You know, there's so many different combinations of time, weather systems, seasons, routes and locos to do it in, so my best advice would be to have a play with it and see which suits you best, you know. Right, we gotta slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. We're going way too fast. Getting a bit too ahead of ourselves. Oh no, we really need to slow down. We're getting a bit too ahead of ourselves. Jason, I own the Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine and West Somerset with a BR Class 20, 33, 31, 52, 40 and 08. Top man. I'm surprised they haven't let the 31 be compatible with Transpennine, you know what I mean? Like, it adds, you know, in terms of adding its own layer to the timetable. I'm really surprised they haven't done that, because the 31 in that time period of Transpennine, which is what, the 1980s, there are photographs on the internet that confirm that the 31s were active in that time period on that route. I think I saw a 31 in BR Blue livery at, what was it, Manchester, Victoria or Leeds City, one of those two main stations. But yeah, I'm surprised they haven't added its own timetable layer to Transpennine. Who knows, they might do in the future. I mean, they're thinking of adding an extra layer of timetable services to the London Underground. Very soon they'll be adding additional timetable services to the Chanel Fast Trekker route, or the new German route. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I think with the 31 it'll be even better, and of course you can do your own scenario plan and you can put the 31 to work on Transpennine, but of course it won't be the same, is it really? You know. Haven't seen the Class 20 around in this stream so far. He's hiding away somewhere. I've only seen, well, a couple of, I think, what, just 2 37s and 3 to 4 101s, something like that. Dean, alright, no worries. I must admit I do like Tees Valley so far. Yeah, Tees Valley is pretty good. It's been out since, what, last June, July? Midway through last year, and it's brilliant, you know, especially with the add-ons. You know, the 31 adds its own freight services, passenger services. It's got its own type of wagon, cement wagons. For BR Class 20, you can mostly do services with 2 of them double up, nose to nose. And do most of the 37 services. It does add its own layer to the timetable, but it's very minimum. I think just 4 services, going from, what, Tees Yard to Eagles Cliff. That has its own wagons, limestone wagons, but yeah, both locos add a lot to the route. You know, makes it feel more busy. You know, it just gives you a greater sense of immersion, especially in the time period it's trying to represent. You know, where steelworks were booming. You know, fantastic. Jason, I tried to play TSW on the cloud from Game Pass Ultimate on my phone, but sadly I found it hard and failed. Yeah, I can imagine. Jason, I should take a look at the German DLC you recommended, which I've forgotten about again. What was it again? Well, brain strange. It's Rheinroth Austin. The picture of it is a class. What is it? DBBR 422 or 44 Rise and Sunset. Oh my god. Crikey. I don't know, really. It depends which route you want to experience it on, I suppose. But I'll just take my advice, just have a play around with it. Summer and winter time's your best bets, really. But of course it depends what time of day, you know. Winter time can be around about 6 to 8 a.m. In the summertime it could be between 4 and 5 a.m. So yeah, a lot of options and a lot of variety for you to play with regarding sunsets and sunrises. I mean, we're in the midst of a sunset at the moment. The sun's blaring in our cab as we're getting closer towards Laganbury Steelworks. 7 miles to go. Jason, Ruf dein Osten. That's how the Germans would say it. 999, you said it wrong. Speak again, speak again. Dean of saying this all wrong. I was trying to say I love the sunrise and sunset on Tees Valley. Oh, I see. Yeah, across the board, whichever route you pick, you're going to get really good sunrise and sunsets. I mean, we must remember, the Preserve Collection route doesn't get any visual treatment from the newer routes, so no 4K graphics or anything like that. And even in standard 1080p HD, you know, it don't look too bad. Obviously, it won't look as good as the newer 4K optimized routes, but yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Right, the next speed limit is 45. Jason is good, yeah. Yes, it is very good. I'm not good at German accents, so I won't speak anymore. Oh, the Newport Bridge is active. You can hear it over there to the left of me. Jason, I've got the 31, which I enjoy, but my pride and joy, the 37 is my hero, and a beast like the Class 40 Whistler. Which would be my favourite out of the two? I think the Class 40 for me. It just ticks the right boxes, you know. It looks like a 37. It's fantastic. Sounds. The horn is a bit, I must admit. But, you know, you just can't, you know, when you see the sight of two Class 40s, you know, hauling heavy oil trains up to Leeds, in either snowy conditions or whatever weather conditions, whatever time of year, it's just a sight to behold. And now, actually, speaking of it, the fact that you can now use the Preserve Loco stock on newer routes in terms of the scenario mode, one really good thing I could suggest you to do is take two Class 40s and loaded TEA wagons and have a crack at Sandpatch grade, I mean, that'd be some challenge, that's for sure. But again, I don't know if... oh, 37. 2 of them. But yeah, as I was saying, it depends on the train formations. If we could use 2 Class 40s and a stacked load of heavy TEA wagons, we'll have to see. But if they do, then wow, that'll be some challenge on Sandpatch grade. Oh, blimey. I mean, those gradients are steep, very steep. I won't do a service on it, but I won't do a stream on it, but I'll certainly give it a try off camera when that, if that is possible. For a bit of fun, really. Speed limit of 25 miles per hour coming up. Was about to be squeaking through Middlesbrough once again. Jason, I do like the 40 scenario collecting the failed 47 set. What one's that then? Oh, you mean the 45 one? Yeah, with the 47's failed at Leeds, isn't it? And you have to tow it all the way to was it Manchester or something? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's very similar to the one in Great Western, isn't it? Where the 66 has to take the Class 43 to what is it? Old Oak Common or something? I forget where it goes. It goes from Reading to somewhere. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Very similar. Well, it's pretty much the same scenario, isn't it? Just a different route and different locos. That's all it is, really. Dean, it's just a shame I can't play Train Sim more till Christmas Day as I'm getting this and a PS4. Oh. Well, believe me, it'll be worth the wait. PS4, alright, I'm just thinking, couldn't you have saved up for a PS5 or something? But hey, I'm not I'm not going to blame you if you don't, to be honest. I mean, PS5 is a bit of an unknown quantity at the moment. Not the console itself, just in terms of what you can play from the old games, really. I mean, I'm not going to get a PS5 until I know exactly what games I can play and what games I can't. Because there's no point me buying a £500 PS5 if most of my games aren't going to work. What's the point? I can't do anything then. But I definitely will be saving up for the Xbox Series X, that's for sure. That looks good. And I can play all my games on there, so that's brilliant. Yeah. Should be good, hopefully. It's a bit expensive, so it'll take some saving up, but we'll wait and see. I'm in no rush at all. No rush at all. 4 miles to go from Lackenbury Steelworks. 4 miles to go, 4 miles to go. Jason, I have the Xbox One X. Ooh, look at you. Moving up in the world. I'm still on the S. Yep, okay, fair enough. Jason, older comment, I'm pretty sure you're correct. Oh, right, okay, well, my memory does serve me well. I mean, you know, that part of the route I know very well, of course, in real life, so many trips to London Paddington in the past. It served me well. Alright, we need to pick up the speed a bit, we're lacking a bit of pace. Right, let's have a look at the yard of Lackenbury Steelworks to prep those points again that have plagued me for the last 200 years since I've had this route. Yeah, that one's alright. That one's not, is it? No, it's not. That one is fine. That one's alright. And that one's alright, sweet. All is well, all is good. All is good. All is good. If you'd enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a like, and of course when it is reposted to the channel. You can watch it back in full as many times as you like, and it'll be added to a specific Train Sim World stream playlist. So if you want to see all the old streams I've done in the past, there's a dedicated playlist for you there for you to enjoy. Trying to sound as professional as I can when deep down I'm really not. I'm only doing it for a bit of fun, but if I get to 1,000 subscribers and start getting paid, then I'll probably have to treat it with a bit more professionalism. Also confirmation, I will be getting the Isle of Wight route, and I'll be conducting the tutorial, all the scenarios, and I will be doing a stream on it. That'll be far more easier to stream because, yeah, it's only 8 miles and there's only one loco scuttling around. Of course it depends on the quantity of services, but I'm pretty sure there won't be many, so yeah, for sure the Isle of Wight, you'll be seeing a lot of content from me. So if you're new, you know what to do, hit the subscribe button and prepare to enjoy some more content. Magical target is 1,000 subscribers, but after that we need to push on, so that's the target. Let's hope we can get there. So if you know anyone that likes Train Sim World stuff, spread the word, let your friends know who I am, what I do, and happy days. Right, we're not far now from Lackenbury Steelworks, just over 2 miles to go. No Class 20s at all so far. Shock horror, I'm a bit surprised actually. I was honestly thought we'd see one. Not today, or tonight, or in the morning, or afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. Right, 2 miles to go until Lackenbury Steelworks. I mean, I love passing through this area of Tees Valley. You know, you see the smelters at work. You know, visual, signs of smoke coming out of the chimney stacks. You know, you can really tell that you're a little cog of a big operation going around this route, and I love that atmosphere. It's tremendous. You know, the old grimy feel. You know, I love it. Hard at work feeling really. You know. I mean, I tell you, when you do look around the route, I mean, there are some areas where you think, God, blimey, surely we can use it by now. I mean, look, this area, can't use at all. There's an area down at Middlesbrough here, which we can't use. I'm really keen to see what that is all about. Because that is a no-go zone either, so there's still quite a bit of this route to explore. But I wish we could explore it, but we can't. So, just in the future, and there surely would be, otherwise what's the point of them being there? You know what I mean? But there we go. Well, we're just climbing the very steep gradient as we are now entering Lackenbury Steelworks. Just got to cross over the main line from the bridge up ahead, and then we will descend into the steelworks, where we will be instructed to stop, and then happy days. Over the bridge we come. We'll be having a very sharp descent. Right, we'll just come off the power, let it cruise for a minute. We'll be getting downhill round about now, going downhill 1%. So ignore that, we're not going uphill, we're going downhill. I'm pretty sure you can see for yourselves. We're going downhill, we're not going uphill. Right, now's the time to double check the points. Always check where you're going. That's what I say, always check where you're going. Regardless how confident you are and how knowledgeable you are of the route, you've always got to check. That's good, okay. That one's fine, that one's fine, that one's fine, that one's fine, yep. That leads to the end of the yard, alright, sweet. Whoa, we are going way too fast, holy mackerel, was not expecting to go that quick all of a sudden. Better slow down straight away. Slow down, hold your horses. 37, slow down my friend. Finally my sorry, my chat has just decided to come back to life. I do apologise if I've misread, if I haven't read your chats yet, but it's only just come back to life, so I do apologise. Dean, what's good about Train Sim World 2? And don't worry, I want a PS5 rather instead to PS4. What's good about Train Sim World 2? With the new stuff, new routes, there's more things to do. It's got more realistic physics. You've got more possibilities, like, you know, doing this, turning off the HUD, zooming in with a different control scheme. You've got you know, longer routes to come in the future, and if you've got any of the old Train Sim World stuff, you can add it to Train Sim World 2 free of charge. So yeah, is it a worthy upgrade from 2020? Maybe. In the far future, yes. At the moment, no. It needs a bit more tweaking, I think, to meet those expectations of mine. But no doubt it is good. It has its good bits and it has its bad bits, like every game, really, to be honest. Jason, hurry up, morning. I want my Train Sim mod fix. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to live stream all night, so that's not going to happen. Hey Joe, good evening. Hope you're well. Using the ice free on sandpatch grade. Blimey, well, you'll get that route done in a flash, quite literally. Jason, what's the little red shunter like in Main Specipan? The loco itself is great. The gameplay side of things is very bad, very bad. Nowhere near enough services. I mean, yeah, you can now do services at the dockyard and on the one of the industrial facilities along the route, but it's not good. There's only 7 services in all. Most of them are in the morning at the dockyard. There's only one of them at the industrial facility at Le Bahnhof. There's 4 scenarios. 3 of them are alright. The 4th one's much better because they added that in the patch. And that's a very long one. But purely from a service mode perspective, I cannot recommend it. I mean, if they added it to other routes, like you know, Rheinroth Austin maybe in the far future, or expanded the timetable service on Main Specipan even more, then I would recommend it 100%. But I cannot recommend it. You know, the physics of it, the sounds, the looks, exterior, interior, it's fantastic. It's right there at the best, but I cannot recommend it on gameplay. You could probably get everything done like that, literally. You could get the scenarios done in, I don't know, a day. If you put a lot of time into it, you can get the services done in, I don't know, 2 hours. You know, and how long has it taken me to do these just 2 scenario services on this route with the 37 tonight? You know, that speaks for itself, really. But there we go. Hey Trey, I wonder why we don't have any Asian routes yet. Yeah, I'm surprised. I think I'm surprised Dovetail haven't ventured into the Asian market. I mean, there's lots of good routes out there, you know. They haven't done too many routes, Dovetail, in the past. I mean, they've done a few in Japan, haven't they? And a very fast one in China, I think, one of the fastest trains in the world. Yeah, or a route in Australia or something, or, you know, I think a route in Tokyo would be fantastic, you know. Not one going underground, but, you know, just one above ground, you know. Think of it like the overground, but in Tokyo. not London, but yeah, I think a route in Japan would be fantastic, you know, especially with the bullet train, you know. Yeah, oh, I can just imagine, you know, flying by at 400 kilometers per hour and you're seeing one of the most iconic sites in the world, Mount Fuji. That would be fantastic route, fantastic, you know, just nice to, and, you know, it will bring so many new players in for Dovetail, you know, from the Asian market, you know. So from a commercial standpoint, it will be, you know, it will certainly be a winner. And definitely there's some good routes out there and good locos to play as well, so yeah, I agree with you. Very surprised. We are so near our finishing point, very near now. Well, I kind of have. I've got a link to my channel. I've already posted a link on my Twitter of the very latest video. I mean, I've got a lot of work to do on the Twitter side of things, because yeah, I've literally just started from scratch today. So yeah, obviously a lot of improvements to come. It's only the beginning, so over time, in time, it will get bigger, and I'll get more used to how it works. I mean, I have a personal Twitter account, but I mainly use it to lurk on more than I actually tweet on. Like, mainly looking at, you know, I'll be honest, I'm mainly looking at things from Tottenham Hotspur, my football club, and Train Sim World stuff, you know. I hardly post anything on there, to be honest. Maybe an odd photo now and again of, I don't know, a car or a train or something, but other than that, no, I don't hardly use it at all, to be honest with you. Airtrain may use the ice free on the Bakerloo line. Oh, blimey, wow, good luck. What, Christian Del Campo. Hey, how are you? Tees Valley or Harpstrecker Rheinruhr? Tees Valley, 100%. 100%. Harpstrecker Rheinruhr is not enough for me. I mean, the locos are fine and the services are fine, especially if you have the older German stuff. You can really make a fantastic timetable out of it. You know, things what with the German stuff, the old loco stuff, you can add what 250 extra services to Harpstrecker Rheinruhr to the service mode. For scenarios, on the face of it, look a bit. Yeah, I haven't tried it personally. For scenarios, the route itself is a bit meh. I feel the experience is over very quickly, or too quickly. I think that route could have been extended by a few more miles, you know, get it to 30 miles or, you know, 35 miles like some of the other ones. But no, I mean 24 miles, something like that. Yeah, it's over too quickly, because it's mostly high speed, you know. You can get up to sometimes 90, 100 miles per hour. So I feel it's a good route, and it's a great looking route, and there's good locos, and you can have great services with it, but I feel the experience is over too quickly. But you know, with Tees Valley, you know, fantastic route. You know, of course you're in a different period. You've got loco add-ons, the 31 and the 20, which add extra services. The scenarios are fantastically challenging across the board, even the DLCs, locos. And yeah, and if you like old stuff from the UK, then yeah, it ticks all the right boxes for me. So it depends what you like, really. If you like a modern German route, or if you like an old school British route. Right, let's go and park up. Ooh, glad didn't go too far then. Would have derailed. That would be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Let's just click that one there, and then that one there. Alright, let's go and park up. I'm surprised they haven't got a shunter in here, like an 08, shunting the steel wagons together. That would really make a lot of sense, honestly it would. I mean, they've got a shunter... Where is he? He's all the way at the red car ore terminal. There he is. And he literally doesn't do anything. It just sits there all day, every day, and doesn't do anything. You can get in it, and you can even drive it to the steelworks, but that's as far as you can get. You can't actually do any shunting, because the game won't allow you to do that. But, yeah, why didn't they add it? Why didn't they let that shunter go to Blackberry Steelworks and do some services? I mean, to me, on the face of it, it looks like a last-minute thing, isn't it? Like, it was going to do services to Blackberry Steelworks, but for some reason, right at the very end, it didn't happen. So, very odd. There we go. That one took 32 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, that was some empty steel wagons going from Eagles Cliff to Steelworks. And you thought that was the end. Nope, we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. Carry on. Going to keep going. What have we got? I think there's a couple of more services to do on steel-wise on the chapter. How many have we got? 1, 2, then the coal stuff. Yeah, I'll do these 2 more services and then I'll call it a day. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. So, yeah. If you're up for a long stream, then you certainly got that, and I would advise having a coffee or a cup of tea. I should have made myself one, really, but oh well. Can't help it. Apologies if the chat has frozen. Has its moments in terms of trying to keep up. So, alright, what have we got? Drive a train of empty steel wagons to Lackenbury grid sirens. Oh, we're doing that one again, are we? Oh, fair enough. Ooh, in a different part. Where are we? Huh? Where are we? Hang on a minute, let me just start this thing. Let's get this thing set up first. Where are we? This is not Eagles Cliff, is it? Where are we going? Where are we starting from? I'd love to know. Where are we? Hang on, let's just... My question will be answered. Let's just start it up and be patient. Well, it's certainly empty wagons. It's not Eagles Cliff, and where are we? Where are we? Is that? Well, I was going to say, it looked like Eagles Cliff, but a different part. I was like, where are we? Now we're in Darlington, of course. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. But we've got to wait anyway, because looks like we have some services either departing Darlington or coming in any minute. We've got a couple of services there. Class 101s, they have the right to proceed. We can't go just yet. Can we? We can. We can't, can we? No, we can't. Okay. That one's leaving there. Alright, we'll just have to wait for a minute until we're cleared to proceed. There he goes. 101. What have we got? A 2-car? It is a 2-car. Alright, so we'll just have to sit tight and just wait for a couple of minutes. Let me just reload the chat. This silly YouTube thing does it all the time. Streams the chat very well, and then it just comes to a halt to the point where I just have to keep restarting the app every time. Never mind. Ah, there we go. No, that's not it. No, that's not right. What's going on? Oh, I see. I'm not on that one. The live chat one instead of top chat. What's going on? No, I won't do it now. Oh, bloody hell. It will come back eventually. I'll just have to wait until the live chat has decided to do its thing. Oh well. There we go, looks like we're cleared to proceed. This chat is annoying me now, because I can't see it, which is bloody irritating. Excuse me, language. Let me try it, viewing it from a different perspective. Let's try and do it from that one. Let's try that way. No, I don't think I can. Ah. Damn, never mind. Hang on a minute. I've got an idea. Let me just change things around. Swap the iPad for my phone instead. It's running low on battery, I must admit. There we go. Alright, let's load this up. Here. Oh. Right. Oh, I know what I can do. That needs a rest, doesn't it? Let's just turn this off. Hang on. Let's turn that off. There we go. And that could do with a rest, couldn't it? Yo. Right. Let's try it again. I think it's working. Yes. Okay. I've switched to my phone. I can see it now. There we go, fantastic. Right, I'll read the chat before I get going. Oh god, I've got a lot to read, haven't I? Oh my good god, I'll have a quick read through. Hey Trev, what do you think of the Russian Grand Prix? It's about time Bottas won the race. I hope he could do a championship comeback, since there is plenty of races from left to do so. Yeah, it's great. I enjoyed the Russian Grand Prix. It was quite entertaining, actually, more than I expected, in the midfield, and the crashes at the beginning, and Hamilton having a bad day at the office for the penalties. Yeah, but I feel pleased for Bottas. It'd be nice for something other than a Mercedes to win, but Bottas can get right into the hunt. There's some tracks coming up that he likes. He's won it. He had pole in Bahrain a few years ago. He won at Abu Dhabi. Of course, there are new tracks coming up, Turkey, Istanbul, and the Nürburgring. So, yeah, it should be interesting. If I listen to Valtteri's radio at Russia, I feel sad for him. He's a nice guy, but Ferrari is treating him like crap. Oh, Valtteri Veto, yeah, but what can you do, hasn't he? He's made his decision, he's leaving, and I think rightly so. Ferrari have gone down the tubes. Jason, if you could have more shunters added, what would you have? Ooh. I like an MP15 on Long Island. That'll be a good one. That is fantastic looking shunter. Bits of red and yellow and blue. I love it. That'll be my first call. Others, I'll have to make a very long list. Maybe a 294 instead of a 204. That Deutsche Bahn, DBR 294, that'd be quite a nice one to have. Or maybe a Mac 1000, Mac G1000R in the MRCE livery. If you look it up online, then you know what I mean. I think there was a video I made on it way back, like in the start of January, I think. If you look it up on the Train Sim World News playlist, you might be able to find it. Dean, I see Lanius Roadmap, and I see Southeastern's coming to Train Sim World 2 along with the Class 313 for East Coastway, and we're finally getting Great Western Express. I love that route. Yeah, it's positive. A bit of a shame Southeastern is obviously, won't be immediately after the Isle of Wight. One of the new German routes has taken that trophy away, so we'll just have to wait a bit more for the Southeastern route, but the fact it's got a loco add-on coming to that route as well in the future, that I cannot wait to play that route 100%. And the Class 313 as well, getting, that's an add-on to East Coastway. That should be good fun, and very soon we'll be able to play the Great Western Express again, which for many people is some of their favourite routes. I'm sure they're excited. Intro hope with Vettel At Aston Martin, he'll destroy and embarrass Ferrari. Well, let's hope so. I mean, he's got a pretty good package to do it, hasn't he? I feel sorry for Perez, really, because I think it should be Vettel and Perez, not Vettel and Stroll, because Stroll's underperforming. I mean, he's got an upgraded racing point, and look at him starting in the midfield and crashing out. Jason, you'll be fine. I post in Twitter and my YouTube channel. Thank you. Dean, I see the roadmap this week. Yeah, I've seen that twice. Yes, twice. Okay, fair enough. Jason, good job, well done. A pleasure to watch as always. I haven't gone yet. HR, I do like shunting on Peninsula Corridor. I agree. I love the MP15 DC. That's my favourite. Very close to being my favourite loco add-on because of the services. Jason Burton, do you need a cup of tea? I do. Could you get me one, please? Amtrak, I'm back. Good. Jason, I'm still watching. I'll get him to. Good. HR, I think. Good thing that Dovetail Games, good ad for a bit of immersion. The TSW timetable is perhaps where works all construction on tracks, so you would have to slow down, especially on the railroad, of course. Etro, I would give the timetable some more variety and make it a bit more fun instead of just having that in a scenario. I agree. Jason, you'll need a cup of tea. I've got a cold Vimto. Yeah, well, I'll need a bit of both, I think. Right, let's get back into it. Let's be caught up with the chat. That's me caught up to date. Did I do my seat? I always do my seat. Right, I think we can get going now. There we go. Right, rock and roll. I'll try and get this done as efficiently as possible. Oh, maybe not. We've got a red signal. Oh no, now it's yellow. Oh god, these signals today, honestly. Everywhere you go, signals. Playing games with you. Mind games. If the Isle of Wight isn't released this weekend, which I'm pretty sure it isn't, the next stream I'll be doing will be once again on Tees Valley, doing, what was I going to be doing? Another service with the 37, this time focusing on loading the coal. So when and what time it'll be, well, I wouldn't say this time, but that's probably gonna happen because the stream seems to be holding up at this silly time of night. But the days probably usual, as I like to do, Friday, Saturday, Sunday or Monday. So if you see a stream on my channel at that time on those days, then come along and have a chat and have some fun. Right, this is a new challenge. I haven't driven on this part of the route for months. Right. Now I'm pretty sure we will see some sort of either 31, maybe a double-headed 31 or double-headed 20 running around here. They usually do in this part of the route. Right, so we've got to go Lackenbury Steelworks, 18 miles. And it's another lovely morning on Tees Valley at 10:22 in the morning. That's the beauty of the journey mode. You just do not know what weather pattern or what season you're gonna get, really. So yeah, I really like it. silly thing. Hang on. My phone's doing mind games with me now. That's it. Just doing a few little tweaks to my phone, if it can cope. Maybe not. Oh, maybe yes. Okay, whatever. Just looking at my phone, just seeing what's happening in the world. Not too bad for now. Just trying to figure out still if this chat works or not. I'd have no idea. I presume it works, so happy days. Right, let's get through this. Whoa, whoa. Well, you've got a red signal coming up. That was a bit out of the blue. Commencing braking procedures immediately. Holy mackerel, was not expecting that. Obviously that 101 is not as quick as I thought. Oh, brake will ya? Come on, I have faith in thee. Come on, you can do it. No, you're not going to do it, are you? I'm not confident with that. No way, Jose. I'm slowing right down. Slowing right down. Not until we get past that signal. No way. We're slowing down. Because the next signal will be red. So we might as well slow down. Try and create a bit of a gap. There we go. That'll do. Starts to go downhill a bit anyway, so I think I just heard a sheep. Like meh. Oh, another red signal. Surprise, surprise. Don't tell me this 101's doing an all-stop service. Oh my lord. This will take forever to do. Oh dear. We got a yellow signal. Just going to trundle at this speed for a bit. Oh, I might pick it up a little bit actually, come to think of it. Get it up to 30 at least. Till we go downhill a bit again. Slow and steady wins the race, so they say. We will see if that is proven true. Right, green signal, that's just what I like to see. Perfect. Once again, apologies if I cannot read or answer your questions. The chat has frozen. Blame YouTube, not me. For once, it's got nothing to do with me. It's my, it's the chat on the YouTube app being horrible. Sometimes it works, next minute it don't want to know about it, does it? Which is irritating. Oh, well, I can't win. I can't win with it, can I? No. Oh well. That's a shame. I'm sure a lot of people wanted to talk to me, but I can't see what they are trying to tell me. So, oh well, I have to just I just have to get on with it. I'm sure it'll update eventually. Hopefully in short bursts. Never mind. Dee 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 dee. Right, let's have a look at something. The weather. Let's have a look at the weather. What's the weather like today? Or tonight? Or this very early hour of the morning. If it can update, for goodness sake. Come on, you can update London and Glasgow and Washington, but you can't update where I currently live. Bloody hell. Silly app. Yeah, you can update Valencia and you can update all the others, but you can't update... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Right, the speed limit now is 60 miles per hour, but I'll just let it cruise to it. I've got no rush whatsoever. Come on, what's going on? Oh well, I can't see my own location. There we go. What's the weather forecast at the moment? Just out of interest. 12 degrees, not too bad. Oh my God. The weather looks awful. Absolutely dreadful. Rest of this week, all of next week, rain, 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 rain. Oh God. Well, that's going to be fun. Well, I did want a bit of rain, but I didn't want that amount of rain, I must admit. Never mind. Well, got to be careful what you wish for, I suppose. I got a yellow signal coming up. Maybe it is a good thing I'm cruising at this sort of speed, because otherwise I'll be stopping every frickin' 5 seconds just to get you know, to get a gap because of that 101 that's running around the tracks. Let's try the chat again. I don't know why it's not working. I have to go onto my iPad in a minute. Bloody hell, what's going on with this YouTube app tonight? Don't want to work. At least the stream works, but the app don't want to work now. I can't get the best of both worlds, can I? No, I still can't get it. Oh, it's irritating. Well, I do apologise if I cannot see your chats. It's really irritating. This is the first time it's happened like this. I do apologise, but for once it is out of my control. It's got nothing to do with my Wi-Fi, it's got nothing to do with my phone, and it's certainly got nothing to do with my iPad. The YouTube app is simply not good enough. There we go. I'll have to think of streaming on Twitch or something, or something like that. I don't know. I haven't got Twitch, so and I don't even know how it works, so it just gets to a point I have too many accounts and I'm like, whoa, what's the password for this, what's the password for that, what's the login details for this, and what's the login details for that, etc, etc. Now I'm gonna have to keep trying again. Might go to the website, the actual website, maybe that will do it. I don't know. This is very irritating. No, still can't do it. What is going on? Let me just... Is there an update to this app I've got to do or something? Oh, it's just... Oh, it's been updated. Oh, that might be a problem then. It's come with a new bug. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, YouTube. Greatly appreciated. Right, we've got a bit of a downhill, uphill gradient, so let's apply the power. I won't be applying it for very long. I've got a 45 mile per hour speed limit coming up. Nope. Chat still doesn't work. Oh well. I'll just have to go it alone. That's annoying. Oh well, at least the stream works. That's something, I suppose. Oh well. Alright, let's get going. Let's get to the end. I think I've got another service as well to do after this one. Oh my lord. Well, if you wanted a long stream, then you've certainly got it. That's for sure. Alright, we must apply the brakes now. We are storming by now. All the stations you can see, we're just going by like a flash. Who needs Formula 1 when you've got Flash Gordon in his BR Class 37? Oh my god, we really do have to slow down. We've got a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I'm confident we will be fine. There's a 101 in the distance. That's nice. Just going to Darlington. Well, where else would they be going? To the scrapyard, maybe. Oh, we got a red signal. Isn't that just typical? Why couldn't we go before that 101? Never mind. Oh, no, it's gone back to... No, it's yellow. Oh, yeah, it's keeping me on my toes, these signals tonight. Good grief. Yeah. Well, we're just going via Eagles Cliff, I believe. Yes, it is Eagles Cliff. So 10 miles until Lakenbury Steelworks, ladies and gentlemen. Edging closer to glory. I've got at least 35 minutes, I'd say, before I call it a day, so enough time to get this service done and the next one, and then that will be it from me, that's for sure. But it's nice to get back into the streaming side of things, so that's a positive. Right, let me just try this one. Just trying all sorts of different ways now. I'm going to try I might try a different browser or something. I might try Chrome or something. I've never used Chrome in my life, but I'll have to try it. If that's to get the stream back, so be it. I'll probably like get it back, and it'll last like what, 5 seconds, and then it'll just go bang, wallop. No, that one ain't gonna work either. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Either way, the stream is still going, so there we are. Can't do anything about that. Never mind, let's go. Hey, look at that. Brilliant. Right, let's just turn off the throttle for a moment. Right, just checking the audio works from the stream. making sure it's all correct. Last thing I need is the audio to go wrong. God almighty, how many more things can go wrong tonight? Right, let's apply those brakes. We got a 30 mph speed limit coming up. Come on, brake, 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 brake. Come on. Get under that speed limit, man. Come on. Oh, well, we're only 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Oh dear. There we go. Just over 8 miles to go until Lackenbury Steelworks. And then after that, one more grueling service. Then I'll call it a day. Jeez Louise. I wonder if the YouTube chat can only last for a certain amount of time before it goes kaput. Maybe that might be why. I'm just thinking of all sorts of explanations why, but there we go. Here's what it is. I mean, to be fair, I haven't had many of those pop-up things either from the chat, from the stream itself, so... Oh, hang on, my god, has it just come back to life of all of a sudden? Oh my god. It has. Oh, finally. Hooray, that's good. It's come back. Freaking finally. Jason Burton, I do like the brakes on the 377. Very good, I agree with you. Elite Gaming, hey, how are you? Better late than never, but my chat has finally come back to life. Do not ask me why. It just has. I've no idea why. HR, does the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom have term limits, like a set amount of years he or she can be in office? I think 5 years, I think a government can last. I think 5 years, I'm not too sure. Dean, think your check is broke? Yes, it has broke, yes, it has. I don't know why, it's just plaguing me. HR technical difficulties, yep, yeah, not kidding. New York and New Jersey Rail fan, hey, how are you? Hope you're well. All of a sudden the chat's just come back to life. I have no idea why, but it's come back, so there you are. There we go, look, it's all come back all of a sudden, look at that. What is going on? YouTube is struggling. No! Anyway, we're struggling, we're going at a slow speed. We need to pick up the pace right now. Now look at it, that chat is just skyrocketing now, look at it, it's just updating all the time now. It's probably because of all the chats I've had. It's struggling to update itself. There he goes, look, hey. All those chats are updating now like the clappers. I'll let it update and or catch up. I have no idea why. I've never experienced that problem before. Well, hopefully YouTube can fix it. It's probably their latest update or something, I have no idea. Right, just over 7 miles until Lackenbury Steelworks. We are so close, yet so far. Ah, I see. This is what... Ah, okay. I think I've just realised the problem. If I don't keep updating the actual stream on my iPad, the chats will then won't follow. I see. Intro, hallelujah, the chat is back. New York, hey, how are you? Is the chat still broken? Hopefully not, but... Hopefully not now, but it was, briefly. So... There you go. YouTube is weird sometimes. Yeah, tell me about it. It's a strange world, isn't it? Why am I doing this thing? Why do I stream on this godforsaken place? I don't know. Weird, isn't it? It is weird. Now the chats are frozen again. It is... I'm bemused, like... What is this thing doing? What is it doing? I have no idea. Well, I can't switch it off because that'll end the bloody chat if I do that, so... I'm struggling to think. How is this working? What if I go back? What if I go, like, way back to the beginning? What does that do then? Does that do much? No, it does not. Very odd. Once again, I can't see your chat, 70. Very frustrating. Oh well. I'm sure it's a bit of a laugh. Oh well, we march on. Oh, we got a red signal. Oh. Holy crap, just realised we've got a red signal. Jeez Louise, I better start braking immediately. Right, let's just prepare to stop. I have no idea what this chat is doing. 1 minute it works, next minute it doesn't. The stream works fine, it's just the chat is just don't want to work. Can't understand it. What is it doing? I wish it'd make its freaking mind up. What is it doing? Seriously. Oh well, we have to stop anyway. What is it doing? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. As long as we get this services done, then that's all that matters to me. Right, I'm gonna have to look a bit further up the line. Oh, we have a green all of a sudden. Oh, okay. What is this stream doing? Has a mind of its own. Oh, it's now come back. It says HL. At least the stream hasn't crashed and burned like Donald Trump's re-election campaign is going to. Yes. Hanani Sierra, hello. Why the rapid transit route is not free? I have all DLCs for TSW 2020. I have no idea. I haven't even downloaded it myself, so I'll have to have a look at that. If it's not free, then I'm sure that is a problem that will quickly be addressed. Hopefully. But of course, we'll have to wait and see what happens. H over track is, yeah, have I seen that one? I don't know now. The chat is crashing and burning like President Trump's re-election campaign. Yes, exactly. Right, speed limit of 25 as I'm about to go via Middlesbrough again. There's a slog, these services. They'll probably freeze again, the ready chat, knowing it. Oh well. Right, turn off the throttle. Just under 5 miles to go until Lackenbury Steelworks, ladies and gentlemen. 5 miles! We're so close. And then we got another one to do. Oh my god. I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow. Jesus Christ. This is becoming like work myself. Hinari, is it free right now? Yes or no? Oh, I'd love to say yes, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, Hanani. I'd love to say yes, but I don't know because I haven't seen it. I haven't even downloaded it. I haven't even got it, so I have no idea. I'd love to say yes. It should be free, just like all the other preserved stuff. If it's not free, it might be on Xbox, maybe the problem. If it's on Xbox, then that's obviously going to be a problem. If it's not, then if it's on PlayStation, then I will certainly investigate it. But if it's on Xbox, I'm afraid I can't investigate it. I don't have it on Xbox. I guess that's when the stream isn't crashing and burning the chat wheel. Yes, exactly. Completely agree. I don't have it on Xbox. Hanani, I have PS4. Oh, okay, then I will definitely investigate that. Oh, I can't do it now, can I? No, if I do that, then all sorts of things will go wrong with the chat and the live stream itself. So I can't take that risk now, I'm afraid. What's my suggestion? I would wait. I mean, I don't know, Hanani. I don't know. Are you from Portugal or are you from the UK? If you're from the UK, I would wait. You know, till in the morning. If you're from Portugal, I have no idea what the time is in Portugal, but I would wait a couple of hours and see what happens. Hanani, Portugal, right, okay. Portugal. Let's go on to the world clock. What's going on? It'll be... What have we got in there? It's in Portugal. Lisbon. Lisbon's there. Let's go to Lisbon. Where's Lisbon of all these places? Lisbon. Oh, it's just gone midnight in Lisbon. I presume it's just gone midnight across Portugal. Then I'd wait until the morning. If it hasn't changed, like become free or anything like that, I would then contact Dovetail Games support, either on their forums, I think, or on their social media maybe. I'm sure they can help you with your problem. But if it's a worldwide problem, like if I have that problem, for example, then I'm pretty sure Dovetail will be working on the fix straight away tomorrow. But I'll certainly investigate it. 100%. 1:55 AM. Okay, right. Then I would wait until the following morning. If not, if the problem still isn't fixed, like I said, contact Dovetail Games support page or something, then I'm sure they can help you with your issue. Well, at least the chat works now. This is ridiculous. Right, let's begin braking once more. We're very near Lackenbury Steelworks. And then one more sodding service and then we're done for the night. Oh my god. I hate doing these late night streams, but I'm afraid it looks like I've got no choice. It's the only way the stream's gonna run. So, I Friday night or a Saturday night would be alright, because usually people are up at this time in the morning, aren't they? After having a few drinks from the comfort of their own home. But yeah, not on a Wednesday night. Oh well, never mind. We live and learn. Got a yellow signal again. Surely this Class 101 has ran away by now. Surely it has. I was going to say, it shouldn't be in our way anymore. Just about to come into Lackenbury Steelworks. Oh, Hanani, okay, thanks my friend. No worries, no worries. Hey, you doing a late night stream is good for me since I live in New York City. Of course, I didn't think of that. What's the time in New York? 8 o'clock. Oh, is that it? Wow. Wow. For once I can say good evening from New York City to New York City, and it's, yeah, the evening here. Because usually if I do a stream in the afternoon in the UK, it'd be what, the morning or very early morning in the US, depending what part of America you're in, of course. But yeah, good evening to my North American viewers. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Press that lovely subscribe button. Check out my Twitter page as well, at SpursReading96, which I launched today, or yesterday if you're in the UK. And yeah, I'll be posting all sorts of things on the Twitter stuff, you know, sharing posts from Formula 1 or FIFA or football, depending which club. Gran Turismo, I'll be uploading my own escapes. I'll be sharing links to my latest videos I put on this channel, and maybe streams in the future as well. So yeah, a lot of positive progress with the channel. So I thought, why not make another step into social media with the Twitter. So if you've got Twitter, follow me on there. So you don't always have to follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter, which is interesting to say the least. Hey Joe, it's 8 PM there. Oh, lovely. Hey Joe, do you watch the UFC? What's that? The UFC? No, I don't know. What is that? What's that? American football, is it? It's not NFL, and it's not the NBA, not the ones I know, and it's not MLS either. I presume you mean American football has to be, surely. No, I'm not confused. NFL is the National Football League, isn't it? Yeah. NBA is National Basketball Association, I think. Oh no, is that the baseball one? I'm not sure now. I've no idea. The UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship is martial arts. Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea on the American sports or the brand names of American sports. Okay, we're now very close to Lackenbury Steelworks, very close. Which means it's time to have some fun with some points, or, from those of you from North America, switches. Oh my god, that's fine, that's alright, that's alright, that's okay, and that's okay. Oh, it's a clear path for me, excellent. Well, I should be cruising into Lackenbury Steelworks. That derail guy, hey, how are you? Hope you're well, my friend. I'm unable to download Rapid Transit. Oh, not you as well. Let me guess, are you on PS4? Or are you on Xbox? If it's PS4, then you're not the only one. I had someone a few minutes ago come up to me and ask about Rapid Transit isn't downloading on PS4. If it's on PS4, then I'll just have to apply the same advice as I did to my earlier viewer. You just have if things are not fixed by then obviously it is a problem that is associated with all of us, and we'll quite literally just have to wait. PS4, oh Jesus Christ, that means me as well. Alright, then that means it's a problem for everyone then on PS4. Then that means we're all in the same boat, which means we're going to have to wait until well, Dovetail can fix it, and they can't fix it now because it's, well, bloody 1 AM in the morning in the UK, so it's very annoying for people who like Rapid Transit. So does main specific band on the 182 work at all? If those two works, then obviously it's an isolated incident. I hope to God it is, because we can't have all 3 Preserve Collection DLCs not being able to download. Crikey. Let's have a look at the chat. Daniel, are you enjoying playing TSW2? I do enjoy it, yes. It depends which route, of course. Some routes I like, some routes I don't like, but overall it's a decent experience, yes. HR people are having issues with Rapid Transit now. What is going on? I have no idea. This is what I was on about earlier on. They always have to test these things. You know what I mean? Like earlier on in the stream, way back, like, I don't know, 300 or 400 hours ago, I was saying, you know, there was a patch in the roadmap update. They issued a fix to Rapid Transit before it was even coming out, and now the thing won't even work at all. For fuck's sake. You can't help but laugh because it's just so bad. It is terrible business practices. How are you going to attract new fans to this freaking game if you can't get the things to work? Even the old stuff won't work. My God, could you imagine what the new stuff's going to be like? God, I can't imagine what will the new stuff be like. Yes, it looks great on paper, but my God, it could be an absolute shocker. I mean, I can understand people not buying the Isle of Wight route now. It might be an absolute shambles of a route. You know. Oh my God. It's disastrous. A derail guy, I uploaded a new video derailing on an ice free on Long Island Railroad. Oh, lovely. That sounds fun. Daniel, what's your favourite route? Favourite new route, I think, would be Sandpatch Grey, but I think that's about to be overtaken by the what's it called? Schnellfahrstrecke Rheinruhr, the high-speed German route, because of the old German locos will add lots of new services to that, which is my cup of tea. The new route from the past game would be Northern Transpennine and the heavy freight pack. But this route I'm on now, Tees Valley, this runs it awfully close. Awfully close. Awfully close. Don't derail going Rapid Transit, more like rapid failure. Yeah, Dovetail was going down the drain. I mean they've got what? A community manager, another community manager, which is that Colonel Failure guy. Somehow he's now part of the team for good. You know, you've got Matt Bedleston, you've got another guy. How hard can it be? I mean, with the amount of money they make, surely they would bring someone in to test it, you know, fully. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, with the prices you pay, you do start to wonder, don't you? You're like, cool, blimey. Do they really care about these things? Jesus Christ. Well, I'll see what happens. I mean, I'll have a look when I've finished with the streams. I'll have a look when the stream finishes. But it sounds to me like it's a very annoying problem. I bet if you go on the forums right now, it's probably full to the brim with complaints, but there we are. It's a good thing I've already done rapid transit. Good thing I've covered it on my channel, so I won't have to cover it again. Maybe it's a good reason now, because it don't work. Oh well, as the old saying goes, if you can't play the new stuff, well, my advice, play the Preserve Collection stuff on Train Sim World 1. I think that's the thing we have to accept at the end of the day. None of the Preserve Collection stuff will work on Train Sim World 2. Just play the old game. They're all there, they're all working. Might as well. I don't know. Jiminy Christmas. Adro, Matt is so passionate about train simulation, but Dovetails keep doing the same nonsense. It's just a joke from this point. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's unbelievable. They're naive beyond belief. They care so much about making money, more than ever at this stage, because obviously, you know, what's happened this year, and it's getting to I think it'll get to a point where things, you know, Train Sim World has brought an entire new audience to their company, and an entire new audience brings more pressure and more expectation to deliver. When the thing actually works, and when they got the route frickin' working, all the local add-on working, well worth the money. If they can't, why? You know, and it's not just a one-off. It's been pretty consistent in its Train Sim World life span. So, yeah, I think you'll get to a point where people will start to run out of patience and walk away from frustration. The real problem is there's no rival to this on the consoles. So obviously everyone's going to go to this and they're going to play it. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, as a streamer, as a person that makes content for this game, it's not perfect. And if Dovetail doesn't start looking after these things, you know, I'm going to be honest, their future is not good. Yes, all these lovely new DLCs are great, but if they can't get them to work, what's the point even having it, you know what I mean? And of course we're paying stupid amounts of money. You know, I wouldn't want to dare think how many routes, if you add all of the new routes, all of the Preserve Collection stuff, and even in the far future all the upcoming add-ons, could you imagine the amount of money it would cost altogether? I mean, you could probably be looking at what? Close to £1,000. You know, just let that sink in. You know, all these DLCs and the game could be close to £1,000. Ugh. Unbelievable money. You know, it begs the question, why do they test someone? The amount of money they're making, God blimey, unbelievable. Well, there we go. No point me ranting about it. It's not going to change anything, is it? If I was a Dovetail, I'd scrap their entire business plan and start again. I'd build a completely new... It's like a football club, you know, when things aren't working well, you got to just scrap a lot of it and start again with a clean sheet of paper. You know, when you're not getting the results, you got to sack who is, you know, pulling the strings, and you've got to, you know, you've got to start again, a new structure, a new strategy, and build the thing up from there. I'm not blaming Matt Peddleston one bit. I think he is a tremendous person. You know, he really cares about this product. He cares about his hobby that is trains. You know, he's a fantastic person in delivering content, 100%. I even follow his channel on his YouTube. You know, he does his 24-hour streams for good causes. Fantastic. And I feel very sad because he probably wants to do so much more with this game. And probably Dovetail won't let him because they want more money in their pockets, don't they? So, yeah, very frustrating as customers. But yeah, there we are. Well, that's a frustrating way to end that service. That took nearly an hour itself. Jesus Christ. Right. Let me have a look at the chat because I'm ranting and raging like the clappers. That derailed guy was planning to upload a video on Rapid Transit with an Ice 3. Yep, that's gone down the tubes, mate. Just have to wait till what? Tomorrow? Friday? Who knows? Adriel, if Dovetail Games was a much bigger company, people would be demanding refunds. Well, if they were a bigger company and we did demand refunds, would they change their mind? I mean, think of EA Sports, you know, and their FIFA products, and the amount of uproar that game has, and that company has. And do you think they change their business practices? Maybe if they had intervention from the government, maybe, but other than that, no, I don't think they would. Dean Plays, Dovetail always release stuff that's not even ready. But you gotta love Matt Pedalston. Yeah, I feel sorry for Matt Pedalston, you know. He's a great person, you know. And he cares so much about this. If he was in charge of the actual company, I think we'd be getting miles down, way better content. 100%. Yes, 100%. But what can you do? Anyway, one more service and then I'll call it a day. I promise. I think I've done more. I've only done 3 services. My God, it feels like 100 years have passed by. Right, one more. How many have I done tonight? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've only done 3. I got a silver medal, better than a bronze. Right, let's do this one. One more. And that's it. Well, at least this Rapid Transit DLC is giving me something to think about and keep awake. I should have got a tea, really. That 37 bloke, what's his name? Jason was right. I needed a cup of tea. Never mind. Never mind. Adriel, hell, the CEO of Dovetail Games worked for EA Sports, so I guess that isn't a surprise that their business practices are terrible. Yeah, you wouldn't be so. I'll bet you one day EA Sports will start producing Drain Sim World 2. Could you imagine that? That'd be a disaster. What have we got? A driver load train of loaded steel wagons along the Tees Valley line. It's a lovely sunny evening, early evening on Tees Valley for the final time. I mean, do you agree with me on this one? You know, when you play a route and do all these services, do you get a bit bored even though you love the route to bits? I do. I'm not saying getting a bit bored, but you know what I mean? Just getting that thought creeping into your head, like you do the same thing over and over again. I suppose if you space it out, like do it like 2 each day or something, or 2 every week or something, then I suppose it's enjoyable to come back and play. But doing it all at once does tire you out a bit from a mental perspective. It's hard to keep focused. Oh, hello, we're going over here. Oh, hello. That's interesting new. It's an interesting way I was not expecting. Oh, we're going down here for a change. Isn't that lovely? Reminds me of the Grinch speaking that voice. I remember a video where the Grinch was at the Old Trafford Stadium in Manchester for a football match, and he was just absolutely slating and savagely taking the mick out of all these fans, and he couldn't have been moved along, and he couldn't have had foul language thrown at him because he was dressed like the Grinch. So that's what reminds me right now of being the Grinch and moaning about Dovetail. I could just stand outside their office and be like, what is this, Train Sim World? There's nothing better than Christmas. Train Sim World is a disgrace. Look at this, it's just a collection of just idiots. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Don't take that seriously. I'm only joking around, come on. I know it's a bit early for Christmas, but you know, got to prepare, haven't we? I'm joking. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look at this chat. Dean, the reason Dovetail released DLC so early because people just don't shut up of when it will be out and all of that. Well, you know, to be fair, the customers have a right to get excited, you know, and ask over and over again when it's coming out. Even though, you know, some people do say to them, hey mate, you need to stop doing it, you know, we know when it's coming out, so, you know, hush hush. But You know, it does that for me. That is not an excuse for Dovetail to just put a route out and say, "There you go, ta-da," and then it's all broken. You know, people asked for a route that's good, not a route that's half broken. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's not an valid excuse for me. Dovetail should be way better than this. I mean, they've had what 2 years to perfect this train sim mod stuff, and they still can't get it right. I think the only way we have to do it is, I don't know, we stage a online boycott or something. You know, no streams, no videos of Train Sim World. No, don't buy their products. Put videos online if you're deleting all their stuff. Maybe that could do it, but who knows, eh? Now, where are we going over here for? This is a new thing. Stop! Thank you. Stop lack and regrid sidings. Now I've got to pay attention now. I've not been down this way before. Ever, I don't think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's get rocking and rolling again. The derail guy, I love the off the rails mode for TSW2. Yeah, it's quite fun, isn't it? That's filled with problems as well. But yeah, aside from the problems, it's good fun. You know, you can create all sorts of wild and wacky situations, and yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? Come up with dream things you'd like to see on the game, and you can actually replicate it. It's quite hard at first, but once you get used to it, it is good fun. If you are new to the channel, by the way, make sure to hit the subscribe button on the channel. You'll be seeing more Train Sim World content from me in terms of streams, scenario services from well, most of the routes I haven't covered yet. All the routes I have covered and streams I've covered on the channel. There are dedicated playlists for you right now as we speak. And if you like the stream, make sure to give it a like, and you'll be able to watch the stream back as many times as you like when it gets re-uploaded to the channel. And yes, the chat will be fixed when it gets re-uploaded, I can assure you, because that's what happens. I get a bit bored, hence why I think Dovetail should add some variety in the timetable, like construction, having to slow down, doing an emergency stop if a person falls on the track. Yeah, it would be good to have a bit of variety, like if you like combine the scenarios and the timetable together. That would be quite a nice thing to see, but we won't be seeing that anytime soon. I mean, I think the closest thing we've got to variety on the timetable mode has been the MP15DC. I mean, you know, you're putting a special train together, you're rescuing a failed train, you're going up and down the line, pulling wagons, I think, from San Francisco. That's for me, 100% miles the best Loco add-on timetable pattern by a long way. Route-wise, I'd like to give it to the Transpennine because of the variety of things you can do there. You know, and with different locos as well, you know, loaded oil trains, empty oil trains, you know, different parts of the route. You've got shunting services, you know, you've got passenger and shunting services combined, you know, different passenger services, you know, different wagon services, you know, so much going on Transpennine, and that's why I really put it high up on my list as my favourites, because the services are just magnifique. Alright, we're just coming up to a stopping point here. Let's prepare to stop. Come on. There we go, magic. Slow and steady wins the race. A-Trail, even though people are falling on the tracks, yes, that's true. A-Trail, perhaps people should go to the headquarters in Kent and stage a massive protest like here in the States to demand changes. That'd be good, but at the same time, I don't think that's a good idea. Not at the moment, with the virus running riot once again. I would advise against that. I would do it online. Just do it on their forums to the point where the forums just, well, crash and burn like my streams. So I think online is a better alternative. Anyway, where the frick are we going? Where are we going? Where are we? Where are we going? We're coupling up to these ones, are we? I see. Please tell me they're loaded steel beams. I haven't seen a service with steel beams yet. I thought I'd get one service with them in. I haven't so far. If I haven't, then my god, I'll be doing this until bloody 6 o'clock in the friggin' morning. I hope not. Oh, I've got ages. Just check the points. Yeah, double check. Apologies of me going a bit slow. Don't want to derail it. I mean, I've come this far. I can't derail it now. I haven't put a foot wrong in this stream at all. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but you know, I'm usually Mr. Clumsy and Mr. Forgetful. I cannot allow that to happen this time. No way, Jose. So apologies if I go a bit quiet. Just want to get this right. A couple up to the back without a problem. Right, brake now. Brake, please brake, brake. Come on, get down the speed. Yeah. God. Please say that's close enough. Hey, I said close enough, not far enough, Mr. Map. Thank you very much. Yeah. Ah, crap. It's not the steel beams. There's the steel beams over there. That's the ones I wanted, but no, I've got steel coils again. Oh, flipping heck. Oh well, never mind. That's another service I'll have to do far down the road. Try and find a service with steel beams. Oh well. Looks like that's becoming a bit tricky then. To find a service. If anyone can find a service on Tees Valley with steel beams, let me know. Damn, I thought that'd be steel beams. Honestly thought it would be. Never mind. Well. Right, let's get going one more time. Leaving the yard for the last time. Let's have a look at the chat. What was I up to? Yes. Edger, what features would you like to see in the new F1 2020 game? Oh my god, new features. That's a tough one, that. New features. I don't know, really. I'm quite happy with how it is, to be honest. Maybe the more upgrades you put on your car throughout the season, or other teams doing it, you could see the visual change. Instead of just seeing it on a screen, it'd be nice to see it actually happen on the car. Maybe do livery changes throughout the season. You know, not just from your car, but the other teams as well. You know, because teams obviously change their liveries. Maybe going to countries that don't like teams that are advertising alcohol brands. You know, it'd be cool to see those kind of things, you know. Other than that, not much. I mean, I think the game's alright with how it is. Maybe have a bit of a friendlier guide to setups for some, especially some of the newer players and new tracks. Because even on the new tracks like the Netherlands and Vietnam, I'm struggling to find a decent setup, and I can't spend like an entire afternoon doing that. Like hell, I did a race on my career mode in Vietnam in the rain. The car understeered horribly. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't have time to do a setup. You know, really work on the perfect setup. So yeah, I prefer a quick setup. Would be easier. You know what I mean? Or more guidance, I think, when doing setups. You know, have a bit of a helping hand. Yeah, John, next year's game. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was on about, the game. Yeah. Dean plays, very true, but the thing that really annoys me in Dovetail is releasing DLCs is not even finished and ready. I know, right? What can we do? That's been their business practice for, yeah, years. So, there we go. It doesn't make it worth the money, I agree. The guy, I would like the Tyne and Weir Metro, the battery loco. The Tyne and Weir Metro, yeah, it's not too bad. Where does that go around? Newcastle, isn't it? Yeah, that's not too bad. Dean, why can't Dovetail just say to customers this DLC will be out when it's finished and ready instead of giving dates for releases? Yeah, I would prefer them to just say, look, it's going to take a bit of time to make this DLC. You know, and be as, you know, Dovetail have a bit of balls, you know, and just say, you know, to their customers, look, it's going to take time to make this route. We want to make it as good as you want to play it. So, you know, there will be no dates, you know, no time frame. It's just, you know, we will announce plans when we want to release it, when we feel like it. Not when it's in a broken state, but when it's in a complete 360-degree fixed, reliable, enjoyable DLC. Simple as that. But hey, as if they're going to be like that. Dear guy, don't be me. No, I'll try not to. Amtrap, the stream has been going on for a long time. Yeah, don't jinx it, my friend. Please don't. I beg. Please don't. Don't jinx it, please, I beg. Intro, I like long streams, especially since there's a question, but yeah, don't you start jinxing it as well. That's the last thing I need. Oh, blimey, these long streams mentally, they do take a lot out of you. God, blimey. They really do. I wish we had steel beams. I'm still unhappy about that. Bugger. I really wanted to get, you know, services with steel coils but also the steel beams. I have failed. Yeah, never mind. I'll have to do another stream on the ready steel beams. It won't be a very long stream, that's for sure. Just one with steel beams would be fantastic. But, oh well, never mind. We can't win them all, can we? Come on, pick up the pace. I thought you'd be cruising at your own speed by now. Come on, how many comments have we had? I've had 291 comments. Truth, must be a record. Well, as I say, records are there to be broken. Come on, let's get going. What's the matter with you? I'm thinking, did I put on the... Ah, such a muppet. No, good thing I've realised that. The vacuum brakes weren't on. Aye, aye, aye. Somehow the stream and myself have held myself together. No derailments. No going through red lights. It's gone faultless. I couldn't have asked for a better stream, to be honest. Dean, anyways, I'm off for the night. I'm off to bed. Thank you for an amazing stream. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to the next one. Take care. Thank you, Dean. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you next time, mate. Take care of yourself, alright? The Virgo rapid failure is not fixed yet. Well, it won't be fixed until the morning, my friend. You need a miracle for it to be fixed now. It won't be fixed now. Dovetail have all gone home and they've all gone to sleep. So we won't be getting it. We won't be getting it fixed now. We'll have to wait until later on Thursday afternoon, I would say, in the UK. So yeah. It won't be fixed anytime soon, but I'll certainly have a look at it when we get to the end. I want to have a double check. I don't know how to do it. I've never been off a stream and then checked. Well, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I have to pause the game and actually go off the game and onto the store with while the stream's still rolling. I don't know. I'll have to check, but I'll try and have a look at the end. But I'll see. Oh, I won't need to, will I? I could just have a look at my bloody phone, won't I? I'll just look on the store on my phone. Why should I bother looking on the PlayStation? I've got my phone to do it, haven't I? Oh God, not another red signal. You've got to be joking. What is it now in the way? What is it? Another service in front? You've got to be kidding. How many more Class 101s and 31s are going to be in my way in this stream? It's getting like a record now. Shall I tell you what we haven't seen either in this stream? The Class 20. I haven't seen a speck of it. A bit shocked actually. I thought I've seen the 31 once. I've seen like 3 million 101s, and I've seen a couple of 37s around. But I haven't seen the Class 20. Where it's hiding somewhere. Well, very, very surprised. Right, let's commence braking procedures. Do you really like the 313 and the 378? What's the 378? I can't remember what it is. Is it the Javelin? Is it the 378? I can't remember what it is. It's a bit early in the morning for me to be thinking about that, but yeah, the 313 should be good when it comes to East Coast Way. Add a new layer to the timetable, which is even though the 377 has a lot of services, it desperately needs variety with another Southern Loco, and the 313 is a good choice. I'm pleased they picked that. Ooh, brake for all you're worth. Game, brake, come on. Don't let me down now. There we go. That's it. Can't take any risks. I'd rather be safe than sorry with this stopping point. It's the worst one of them all. I have to be right near that red signal. I hate it. Why do they have to be so freaking close to the red signal? I prefer to be like, you know, 300, 100 yards away would be fine, but why be so close to it, you know what I mean? Keeps you on your toes, I must admit. Come on, brake, will you, damn it, you stupid thing. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're going all the way to Darlington. Oh, that is a surprise. Okay. We're still stuck at red. Oh, for Jesus Christ. Alright, fair enough, we'll have to wait. It gives me a good time to catch up on the chat. I'll be here until next year at this rate. Atro, what would you say is your favourite London Overground train? The Class 172, the 315, the 378, or the new Class 710s? Oh, the 710s, 100%. They look like monsters, you know, technological monsters. They are fantastic, you know, the technology on board. I'm sure the driving is an amazing technical challenge, and yeah, it looks unlike, well, any other London Overground train we've had. So yeah, the 710s, they blew me away when I first saw them. I thought, God blimey, I ain't coming to London Overground, surely to God, you know what I mean? It is unbelievable, to say the least. Unbelievable. Why is this signal red? Why is it red? Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, we've got a oh, at last, look, it's a 20. Freaking finally. Well, I was banging on about Class 20 not making an appearance. There you go. For once, this game must have heard me. Oh my good God, about time. Right, let's get going. Hooray! We saw the chopper at long last. God above. Better late than never. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's cool. Yes, I know AWS. Don't get excited, dear. Let's get going to Darlington. Let the final charge commence. Sweet. HOA, at least this route had more red signals than the London Underground Bakerloo line. That's very true. All the Long Island Railroad and the Long Island Railroad has so many red signals, especially when approaching Jamaica and Penn Station. Yeah, that's true. It's littered with them, isn't it? So many. I was thinking, like, high speed wise, you know, what other British trains would I like? I quite like a Pendolino to come to Train Sim World. I really like that. I really want it in a Virgin Trains livery. I mean, could you just imagine, you know, to resurrect Virgin Trains to Train Sim World, you know, resurrect an old brand from the dead. But, you know, I love Virgin Trains. I mean, it was not from a customer perspective, but just from a playing perspective, it you know, watching it online, it looked fantastic. It looked really good fun, especially on the East Coast Main Line, of course. Doing those 5-hour journeys from London to, where is it? Edinburgh, I think. Where is it? Where's it going to? London to Newcastle or something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I think a Virgin Trains Pendolino would be great. But if we can't get Virgin Trains, then any Pendolino would be good. That's a cracking. I just love the look at the front. It looks very unusual, very flowing aerodynamically. You know, it looks really refined. I really like it. It's more design-esque than, you know, technology's sake. You know what I mean? If you don't, then fair enough. Anyway, 15 miles to go until Darlington. We can make it. We can make it. It's like that train in Dumbo, in the Dumbo film, the Disney film, when he was going up that steep hill. I can make it, I can make it. That's what it's like at the moment. I'm just willing it on to the finish line. We can make it. I'll be so happy to make it to the finish line. I mean, it was only a 37 doing steel runs in this stream, but my bloody hell, it's been harder than I expected. Whoa. Need a last bit of effort from myself to focus and concentrate. Not the very good. I remember the VTEC. Oh yeah, London to Edinburgh. London to Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Inverness. Ah, I see. Okay, fair enough. I was close. In order to add the MP15AC in the Long Island Railroad, we will have to have services go in and out of the Hillside Support Facility. I don't get why we can't use that depot and timetable. I agree. That's why I think that the MP15AC will be fantastic. You know, maybe not going on the main line, but, you know, just shuttling. Think of it like the SW1000R, just shuttling trains around. You know, shuttling Long Island M7s or M3s, you know, to their respective positions in the maintenance facility. And down, I don't know, at Hicksville or Jamaica or something, and you have to tow it all the way back to the Hillside Maintenance Complex. I think that would be fantastic. Oh, but only in an M3 scenario, yeah. HO 302 comments and counting. Is it really that much? Jesus Christ. The MP15DC does run freight services on the Long Island Railroad. Yeah, it does. I've seen a few videos of it moving around with freight, so that'd be interesting one day. I mean, what disappointed me was when the MP15 was coming to, you know, Train Sim World 2, I thought, oh, lovely, we could do some good things with it, but we couldn't, because, you know, you can't create actual shunting services with a scenario planner, you can't let it haul wagons around any route, so, yeah, bit annoying that you can't use it on scenario planner, but at least it's got that good service mode on the Peninsula Corridor. I'll take that any day. Alright, we need to get moving. Lacking a bit of speed. The sun is setting on this service and on this stream. It's been a long one, that's for sure. We'll get there. We'll make it. We'll make it. Jesus Christ. We'll certainly put the 37 for its paces today. Jeez Louise. I've done more mileage in it than I've ever done before. Goodness me. Jesus Christ. I'm still awake. It's nearly 2 AM in the morning. Ridiculous. I was going through Middlesbrough for the last time. How many times have we been through Middlesbrough today? 4 or 5 times, I think. Crazy, just crazy. Adrian, what time is it in the UK? It's 8:45 PM. Yeah, it's 1:45 AM. Nearly 2 AM in the morning. I'm surprised I haven't got shouted at yet. Well, best be quiet and just get to the finish line. Don't want to wake anybody up. That's the last thing I need. Come on, so close, damn it. I just get worried, like, oh, is this thing gonna break? Is this gonna happen, you know? I'm just so worried all of a sudden, like, I've come so far and I don't want it to end in a bucket of scrap metal and burning flames, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is unbearable. I just want it to last, you know. I'm sure you all wanted it to last as well. Last to the finish, come on. The quicker we do it, the better. Let's go. Derail guy 1:45 AM. Yeah, you're right. Very late. Too late. Aye, aye, aye. Come on. 60 mile per hour limit coming up. I wonder what that light means. Is it like a wheel slip light or something? I don't know. Every time I do a wheel slip or something, it turns on and it never turns off. I'm sure someone with knowledge of the 37 will let me know in the future. ST's Newport Bridge. That's a perfect sunset. Beautiful. I'm giving this 45. I'm giving this 37 everything it's got. I'm maxing it to within the legal limits. Can't give it more than what I'm given. Come on, we can do it, we can do it. Think of the glory, think of the honour, 37. Come on now, you can make it. One last charge. Come on now. Giddy up. Well, we got a 50 mile per hour speed limit coming up, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Well, I can have a look at the chat very quickly. Oh my goodness. Actually, I wonder what the next British DLC Dovetail will do after the London to Farisham route is out. There is not a lot of modern British routes in TSW2. I wouldn't even consider Great Western Express as modern. Well, no, not true, because that route is technically 5 years old. I have no idea, blimey. I don't know. I reckon a route from, I don't know. Well, it can't be from where I come from, because that's pretty much done for me. Maybe a modern route in, well, if I'm about the UK, then why not do it in Scotland? Why not do it? Why not do a route there? Do it in the Highlands or something. That'd be fantastic. Have that. That's a decent route. Other than that, do wanting Cornwall. There's a good, lovely branch lines in Cornwall. Yeah, that'd be quite nice. Cornwall's quite nice, especially in the summertime. Been to Cornwall a few times. It's a nice place on the train as it is from a tourist's point of view. What was it? I remember there was a branch line going from, what was it, Penzance to St Ives, I think, something like that. And then they used to have Class 43s, didn't they? So yeah, I think what was it? Cornish what? Main line. That's it. Cornish main line. Yeah, Cornish main line. That's it. That'll be a brilliant route. And then have the little add-on sections, you know, like the little branch lines to all the little towns in between. You know what I mean? That'd be fantastic. Right, come on. We got to pick up the pace. 10 miles to go. That bridge never lifts now. I've seen it lift before. We just got to wait until it does. It'll eventually do it. I've seen it animate. Well, from my experience. If not about TSW2, then I'm not sure. But on TSW1, I've seen it animate upwards in the past. Cornish main line, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Cornish main line. That'd be quite good, you know. That's a full 2-hour route from, what is it, Plymouth to Penzance. And then have little sections like the little branch line to St Ives, or I think there's one that goes to, what is it, Falmouth? There's a dockyard in Falmouth, I believe, where the Navy are or something. So yeah, presume a dockyard there would be quite good. Yeah, I think that'd be quite cool. Alright, next speed limit is 50 miles an hour. HO London to Penzance would be fantastic and would practically complete the Great Western Expressway. Yeah, it would be. I think that's what. Ooh, what's that? 5 hours, I think. Sometimes 5 hours, 5-6 hours. I remember I went on the train once to Penzance, and that took 5-6 hours, but that was with the Class 43. Lord knows what it's like with the new Class 800 stock. That's probably twice as quick, maybe. But I'm not too sure. That Derega IRL here. HO London Paddington to Penzance, and the Pacer would be interesting. Ooh, crikey, in the Pacer, no way. You'd break your back, that's for sure. You'd be needing surgery on board that thing. It'll shake your skeleton to the core, quite literally. You'd be paralysed because of riding in it. Horrible comfort in that thing. I've never been in one, and I'm glad I never will ever have to. That the bridge never lifts now. If it doesn't in TSW2, then I'll certainly investigate that, but I know it used to before. I'll be a bit surprised if it didn't. I'll have to rail spot there one day on Tees Valley if I get time. I wonder how much fuel we'd have in a 37 if we'd used 137 for all 4 services. I imagine it would be pretty close to an empty tank. I'm surprised you can't refill the Class 37 or the 08 or the 31 or the 20 with any fuel. I'm sure there is some filling station facilities in T's yard. I'm surprised you can't do that. Whoa, better slow down. On the brakes straight away. Hold your horses, hold your horses. Under 8 miles to go. Okay. Alright, next speed limit is 45. Magic. Here in New York City subway on the R1887 train, some moron was smashing the windows on several trains, costing the Metropolitan Transport Authority almost $400,000. Freaking hell, they're running out of windows. Bloody right, mate. Jesus, I think they might have to upgrade their windows. Get them bulletproof or something. Or, yeah. Let's increase the throttle. 60 mile per hour speed limit coming up, so let's get going. To replace the broken windows, $400,000. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of money. Next speed limit is 50 miles per hour. HOD have people in the UK smashing windows on trains, even in the London Underground or Overground. Very rarely do you hear stories of the windows being smashed. I suppose if there's drunk football fans on board a train. Ooh, is that a 31? Lovely. But yeah, if there was drunken football fans, I suppose that could happen. But it's very rarely been reported on news on the news, so no, it hardly happens. No, maybe once every, I don't know, once every year or something. I've something like that, I imagine. Soundtrack, you've been live for 3 hours. Well, it's going to be a bit more than 3 hours. We're still not finished. We've got to get to Darlington and then I'll call it a day, I promise. We're nearly there now. We're nearly there. One last charge. You know, you've got to get these things done. They take time, don't they? This game consumes a lot of your time. That derailed guy. A train derailed in the New York City subway recently. Oh Christ. Bet that was fun for the passengers that day. Come on, 37, you can make it. I have faith in thee. I'm giving it everything it's got. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just so worried about, you know, not making it. So the quicker we get it done, the better. It is not only for you, but better for me. I couldn't do a 24-hour live stream, not a chance. A, because the stream wouldn't last, and B, I'd fall asleep in 5 hours. Or I get bored. Maybe if I have super duper internet one day, I could do a charity live stream. And it doesn't even have to be 24 hours, it could be 5 hours, but even then, 5 hours is a long time. Have a look at the tree. Chat, my goodness, thank goodness he was caught. Yes it did. At 14th Street subway, some homeless moron put a derail block on the track, and when an RA46 train entered the station, the train derailed. I was actually on that train. Jesus Christ, that must have been some scary experience. Amtrak, the New York City subway trains have emergency buttons everywhere on the trains. Rightly so, rightly so, rightly so. Right, it is now 2 AM in the morning in the United Kingdom. How the flip am I still awake? How is the stream going? I have no idea. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Nearly there. Four miles to go until Darlington. 4 miles. Come on. We can do it. I have faith in thee. Come on. Oh, I'm standing up now just to get a bit of blood in my legs. Been sat down for a while, so I think it's wise I get up and moving about a bit. Intro, it's 9 PM in New York City, the perfect time for me. I don't get why people though would want to derail trains. I don't know. I mean, you'd probably say the same reason to terrorists, wouldn't you? Why would they do such a thing? But they'll come up with horrible excuses or horrible reason. Crazy, crazy. Oh, there's a 101. That's going to Saltburn. We're going to Darlington. 3,900 action points. Haven't been paying attention to any medals or action points, to be honest. Don't know if anyone cares about that, to be honest, but I care about the medals. Kind of. And any medal that's better than a bronze, I'll take it. 100%. Right. Time to get to 60. One last time. Let's go, let's go, 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 go. Nearly there. Nearly there. Right, Amtrak, I've seen plenty of videos of people pressing the emergency button for no reason. It's probably really teenagers want to do anything for a bit of a laugh, don't they? A bit of fame, so they say. I was watching a documentary about the London Underground bombings and on a London bus. What a horrible thing, yes. I remember it. Horrible, 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 horrible day. Horrible. 7-7, Texas called, yeah. What was it, July, wasn't it? The July bombings, 7th of July. Yeah, 2005. God. Horrible. We will remember them, as we always do. Rightly so. Anyway, we're nearly there now. 2.2 miles, and then we've got 35 mph speed limit. So it's just a straight charge to Darlington now. Charging through the wilderness. This is the most rural part of Tees Valley. Two miles to go. 2 miles to go. Nadi Rogai, rest in peace, Grenfell Tower, of course. You could say rest in peace to pretty much everything, every bloody attack we've had in over the years. There we go. Squawk Gaming, hey, how are you? Welcome aboard. Nadi Rogai, 1960 to 2017, of course. Later I watched a video on the Moorgate derailment on what is now the Northern City line. I'm surprised nobody knows why that happened. Yeah, nobody knows to this day. A mystery in itself. Don't know. Who knows, hey? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we've got a yellow signal coming up. About time something happened to make the stream more interesting. Just over a mile to go until Darlington, and we've done it. Jesus Christ. Will I be doing this length of stream again? No. Not for a while. I think an hour and a half maybe I can do, but not 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever the hell it is now. Too much for me. Too much. Too much. Well, we've made it. A fitting way to end the stream. Sun setting at Darlington. 37's worn out. I'm bloody worn out. I'm sure you're all worn out just watching this stream. Jesus Christ. But that's how you do 4 services. Either going from Lackenbury Steelworks to Eagles Cliff, or Lackenbury Steelworks to Darlington, or vice versa. We've made it. We've made it. If it's so dead, yeah. Aye, aye, aye. We've made it. Excuse me. Well, what can I say? Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Better be worth it, my god. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed my company for this very long period of time. Certainly wasn't expecting to take this long, but yeah, I certainly enjoyed your company. Hope you enjoyed mine as well. Right, commencing braking procedures as we're getting into Darlington. I presume the speed limit will reduce as we get closer to the station Concord. Oh, we're going in the station itself. Well. To 15 miles an hour. 3 hours, this is perfect. Yeah, it's nice to get it done, but my god, it takes its toll in the end. I think before I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to have to go to have a toilet break. Go to bed. Jesus Christ. in the platform in the concourse, the lovely concourse of Darlington. There's a 101 service there. What's that, a 2-car service that's going from Darlington to Middlesbrough and back. I've been to Darlington in 2016. I went to Redcar. Hope it was a good experience. Hopefully very similar to what you're experiencing on tonight's stream. 3 hours, this is perfect. I'm with 337 comments and counting. Hooray! Is that an achievement? I suppose it is. Is it a record? No idea. Right, let's start braking. I don't care how close we are to that red signal. We're in the concourse. That's all that matters to me. You are kidding me. You're telling me we're not close enough? Jesus Christ, man. I thought that'd be fine. God, the challenge never ends. Telling me I have to be 6 yards away from the red signal. God, that's a bit tight, isn't it? God almighty, how close do they want you to be? That is ridiculously tight. God, talk about having a challenging end. You must be having... Sorry, that is way too close for comfort. Surely that is fine. I'm on the green thing itself. That is ridiculous. Right, let's edge forward a bit more then. That should do it, surely. Ooh, a break. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Freaking yes. And a gold medal. Thank you very much, game. Ah, there we go. Thank the maker. We have only gone and done it. Thank you.